Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a run. Running back's got it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Memphis. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Bruins looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
The Bruins will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Gets some space around the 30. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It starts. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass caught, can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Got it.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal.
Get set.
They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCLA offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. On 1st down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
It's a 1st down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and this one is caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a good first down. And the Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion sets up a second down play. The shotgun running play call. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he get there on the ground? Powering through. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope for the defense and get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bruins trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bruins. Strong fight back. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Buying time, moving to his left. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, UCLA. What a comeback. The ballgame is now tied.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. No huddle now for the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it for a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Memphis. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And now to try for 2. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
100% a penalty. Totally a penalty.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The offense really clicking here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Comes up with the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Final minute of regulation. The crowd is really getting into it. He'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. And he's brought down there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Spotted at the 28. The field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions.